Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Become Legend. It's one of the weekly guides. This week's Nightfall is Fallen Saber. Modifiers are Fresh Troops, Match Game, Airborne, and Catapult. Alright, so once you reach the war site, you'll have a fallen catch seal come after you shoot out the guns. I'm demonstrating how you can dominate completely with a warlock with scatter grenades. If you jump in the air and throw them, pretty much everything just dies. You shift into the next room. Tether plus Yallarhorn. Same thing. Jump, shoot, let the Wolfpack rounds clean everything up for you. In the long hallway here, you want to grab the orb, and then immediately start just chasing the lightning that goes down the hallway. It makes it pretty easy to run through without taking a lot of damage. To reach the boss room, I find it easiest to go invisible, and then just run through this little area here. The room after is pretty easy just to run by. When you actually reach the boss, what I found works best is just tether, have a weapons bubble, and just jump and use Gjallarhorn. You can see how much damage it does. We were able to kill the boss in about 15 Gjallarhorn shots total. Shifting over to the Eva Crisis heroics for the week. Modifiers are Solar Burn, Small Arms, and Ironclad, so enemies will have additional shielding. With Small Arms and Solar Burn, though, you can pretty much use any type of solar weapon. If you're heavy, you're going to want to use Gjallarhorn or Razelator. Should clean up most adds and bosses relatively quickly. Because of Small Arms, anything that's a high impact is going to do even more damage, so you'll be able to one-shot things more easily, probably with a high-powered Scott rifle. The weekly Shax bounty is called Back to the Basics. That's going to force you to go play Clash. Like most weeks, you have to complete 7 matches, 50 primary kills, 25 assists, and 25 abilities. Should be relatively easy this week. The best thing you can do this week is to stick close to your teammates and just try a team shot. That's pretty much how Clash works. You want to try to dominate one section of the map. Here we're on Burning Shrine. It's easy to kind of hold down C and the B area. Holding outside is a little bit more difficult. There's a lot of sight lines that can really pick you off. Here you can see I kind of get caught a little bit. I don't want to get shotgun, so I back up and let my teammates shoot them down. The Queen's Wrath bounties this week are going to send you to Venus, where you can find Guerrius. Probably the easiest spot to find her. It's out on the Shattered Coast. You also have to go to Mars if you want to get to your 12 major taken kills. So unfortunately, we don't have any synergy this week. Shifting over to vendor items, we have a lot of good rolls this week. Devil's Disguise from Varix. The Moctezuma Polyphonic from the Speaker for Titans. The King's Mark, also from Varix for Titans. Deep Stone Crypt for Titans, also sold by the Speaker. The 5 Lives of Albios, also sold by the Speaker for Warlocks. The King's Bond, sold by Varix for Warlocks. And this week's Memory of Scory is actually 103% in disc roll. It's worth picking out. And that covers it for this week. My name is Jibosha. Thank you for watching another episode of Become Legend.